Hi reception, it's another day and another digraph. We have one more digraph to learn this week. Today's digraph, it's normally one that we get a little bit mixed up with a couple of the others, but don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it, don't you worry about it. We'll learn which one it is in a moment, but first, can you remember this digraph? That's right, or oo. Can you say it with me? Do you remember what we did with our arms? Good. Okay, so the digraph we learned last time was or oo. Okay, let's pop that in our sound card pile. Let's go through the sounds together first. P, or oo. Qua. E, X, Y, Z, A, F or V, V, Ch, I, our trigraph, Sh, W, T, D, G. Well done. Now it's your turn to do it on your own. Off you go. Well done. Okay, today's digraph, let's see what it's going to be.
Oh, did you see the billy goat? Oh, 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 oh. Did you see the billy goat under the old oak tree?
Yes, the digraph today is O. Okay, so we're going to put our hand on our chin like this. We say, oh, oh. All right, the goat was trapped under the oak tree. Oh, so you look a bit shocked. Oh, if you saw something a little bit shocking, you might say, oh. So this is the sound today, O. The digraph has 2 letters, 1 sound. Now these 2 letters, it's an O and an A. Together, they're best friends, they sit together in words and they say, oh. I said earlier, sometimes children get this mixed up. They do, okay? We often get this one mixed up with other digraphs that begin with an O as well. But I just know with lots of practice, you will remember O, okay? So don't be afraid when you think, oh, another 2 letters that make 1 sound. I can't remember all of these, Mrs. Parr. You will. You'll surprise yourself, believe me. Okay, so keep watching these videos, keep looking at these cards, and I promise you get there. Okay, so this was O. We're going to look at some O pictures now. We have a road. Can you see the O? O in road. We have road, soap, boat, coat, and a toad. Can you say those words for me? Well done. Now we're going to build some O words. Okay, we're good at this, aren't we? Let's start with, wonder if you can predict which word I'm going to build. G, O, T. Let's read it together. G, O, T. Goat. Yes. G, O, T. Goat. Well done. Now let's change it up a bit. I'm going to move my t to the beginning. T, O, d, t, O, d. Toad. A toad, a big green toad. Well done. Now let's change it up. We'll take the t away. I'm going to use an instead. Now which word have I built? O, d. O, d. Road. Well done. We drive safely on the road. We cross the road safely with a grown-up. Road. Let's change the first and the last sounds this time. Can you read this word on your own this time? Spot the O in the middle. Off you go. Yes. Soap. S-O-P. Soap. Soap is a very, very important thing right now, isn't it? It's always been important. Keeps your hands nice and clean, but it's especially important now. How many times a day do you wash your hands with soap? I bet it's lots and lots. Right, let's pop these sound cards away because now we're going to look at words with the O digraph in. And we know it's a bit harder because there's no sound buttons or separate cards to help us to see where the O digraph is. So let's have a look. Can you see the O digraph in the middle? O, A is O. So let's read it together. O, t, moat. O, t, moat. Okay, what's the next word? Can you see the O digraph? O, that's right. What's the word? G, O, t, goat. And you know, I think some of you are getting so confident now that I bet you beat me. I go quite slowly when I sound out these words. I bet you beat me, don't you? Let's try this one. Ready? O, n. O, n. Moan. Oh, I sometimes moan a little bit. Do you know what moaning is? I'll show you what moaning is. Oh, I don't want to do any work. Oh, I don't want to tidy my bedroom. Oh, I don't want to tidy up. I don't want to put anything away. Or when a grown-up moans and says, I've told you 3 times that's what you need to do. Especially if you're a teacher and I say things like, reception. What do I say? Choose it, use it, put it away. When I'm moaning at you because you've not tidied up, you might moan at grown-ups if they ask you to tidy your bedroom. Okay, we moan and groan. Well, there we go. Moan. It's not nice to be moany though, is it? When I moan, I try and say sorry after. I think, oh dear, I did sound a bit grumpy. Do you apologise after you've moaned a little bit? Perhaps you could. Okay, this is a hard one. I can see the O, can you? The O is here. The reason why it's hard is because there's a second letter here that's difficult to hear when you're first learning to read. But we're so good at this. We're such superstars. I think we can give this one a go. Do you? Okay, let's do it together. F, O, 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 T. F, O, T. Float. You can float things on the water. You could do an experiment to see which objects float on top and which objects sink. That's always a fun thing to do in the water tray, isn't it? Okay, we're going to write next. So get something to write with, something to write on. Right, reception. Our first word to write is goat. So I would like you to get your phoning fingers out and sound out goat for me now. Ready? Did you do it for me? Do it again. Goat. G-O-T. Goat. I bet some of you have already written it while you're waiting for me to sound it out 3 times. Did you already write it? Okay, so what do I need first? G. G-O. I'm going to look at my digraph down here to remind me because it's a bit tricky. G-O. O. Ah. G-O. T. Nice ladder letter. There we go. G-O. T. Goat. Thank you for helping me. Here I have some bread and we call it a loaf. Loaf. Off you go. Sound it out for me on your phoneme fingers. Can't hear you. Do it again. Thank you. L-O-F. Loaf. L's a nice tall ladder letter, isn't it? L-O. O. Thank you. My sound buttons on. Loaf. Now for the last word, do you think I could take away the digraph without looking? Oh, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can remember this. Can you help me? I don't know if I can do this on my own. I'm going to pop it down. I'm sure you'll be able to help me, won't you? Okay, the last word is coat. Coat. So I'm writing the word coat. Are we ready? K-O-T. K-O-T. Great. So is it curly cat or a kicking cat? It's curly. We're going to do a K-O. K-O-T. Brilliant. K-O-T. Thank you for helping me. I'm glad you helped me remember the O, A for O. Well done, everyone. You're doing absolutely brilliantly. Give yourselves a big firework ready. Whoosh! Fabulous. See you next time. Bye.